guys, so the update teaser video for the Hollyberry Awaken update is here for Cookie Run Kingdom. So let's watch this together and see exactly what kind of skill Hollyberry Cookie is going to have, all of the stuff that are going to be added, and yeah, let's just see the first look at the new update for Hollyberry Awaken. My passion burns brighter than ever. Battlefield of Passion. Let's go.
낙원에선 일하지 않아도 아무런 걱정 없이 곰 젤리들을 잔뜩 먹을 수 있다고요.
여기 있으면 안 돼. 정신 차려.
홀리베리 왕국으로 돌아가고 싶지 않아.
나는 대체 어떻게 해야?
답은 아주 쉽단다. 나와 함께 쿠키 세계를 영원한 행복의 낙원으로 만들어버리면 돼. 여긴 낙원의 심장 아니야. 아직 피로가 덜 풀린 것 같은데 좀 더 쉬는 게 어때? 자, 착하지? 내 말대로 해야 행복해질 수 있어.
그 쿠키 곁에선 이상하게 마음이 편해져.
잠시 쉬는 게 어때?
이 쿠키들은
이 평온하고 행복한 표정 좀 보세요. 전부 이터널 슈가 쿠키님 덕분이랍니다. 행복하신가요? 아름다워져라. 설탕 나비들아. 여긴 베린나무 엄청 많아. 우리 앞을 막아서는 건 모두 내가 베어내겠어. 찌르기! 승부는 끝났다! 너는 이미 방패를 들 이유가 없다는 걸 알아버렸는데 왜 계속 자기 자신을 속이려는 걸까? 또다시 누군가가 다치도록 내버려 둘 거야?
더 이상 그 누구도 잃고 싶지 않아서 방패를 내려놓은 거 아니었어?
열정이란 어쩜 이다지도 연약하고 유한한지.
난 고통으로부터 나를 지키기 위해 방패를 든 게 아니야. 처음부터 그리고 지금 이 순간까지도 방패를 들 수 있게 나를 지탱하는 건 나 홀리베리 쿠키가 전장에 다시 돌아왔다! 간다! 열정이 넘쳐나! 함께 이겨내겠다! 네가 그 어떤 말로 흔들어도 나는 더 이상 나태하며 안주하지 않아. 때론 고통에 쓰러질지라도 난 몇 번이고 다시 앞으로 나아갈 테니까. 쿠키런 킹덤, 더 단단해진 열정을 보여주마.
Okay, dude. Holy crap. Let's first talk about it, dude. Hollyberry looks absolutely amazing, even without the skin, alright? But let's go over this real quick before the update sneak peek does come live, and then we can kind of go over that together too. But let's go over the update real quick, because first, we are getting that episode 10, Battlefield of Passion. We're going to go up against that Eternal Sugar, who is pretty much gaslighting everybody that, you know, you don't need to do anything. You can stay in this place and be under my control and be super, super happy. All right. So that was the whole thing for, you know, this, and see how Hollyberry is able to go and bring everybody out of this place. All right. But first of all, they kind of sneak peek this real quick before the actual you know, the costume, but you can see right over here that Hollyberry's legendary costume is shown right over here. And I gotta say, this entire update is very, like, Greek and Roman, goddess god theme. I'll have to say the whole, update itself, starting with Eternal Sugar, but you can see Hollyberry looks absolutely crazy with this, costume here. And then we have Eternal Sugar as well. Absolutely looks a lot more, like, I'll have to say, pretty. Hollyberry does have more of that girly theme too, even though she still has that, very muscular stance with the giant shield with the wing on it. And also some, berries as well. So it actually looks really, really, really cool. You can see right over here, super long hair. We have the wings coming out. We have the wings coming out of the shield. And then pretty much her entire skill is pretty much the same. And then Eternal Sugar just became even fancier with a bunch of like flowers. You got flowers on the wings and everything. So that's kind of crazy. Going on. We also do have Sugarfly. I want to say Sugarfly is going to be either a healer or a support right over here, but mainly I think it's going to be a healer. Unless right over here, if you guys look, these little butterflies are doing damage, or it might just be buffing and healing up your cookies. I have to see once the sneak peek does come out. But this is a very cool one. Jumping minigame, Tiger Lily Cookies Berry Jump. It kind of reminds me of the very old game of like Doodle Jump, right? But we have that. It's just a super like, funny little mini game that you guys can play to go and get some extra pools. Right over here you get 500 of Hollyberry Cookie Awakens pools. So let's see how that one goes. But we also do have the rework and the magic candy of Raspberry Cookie. And if you guys actually look, this was kind of what I was talking about back in the days too, when if Raspberry gets a magic candy. But you can see she jumps and then goes back at it again. I don't know if she knocked out a cookie or not, but you can see right over here that she does damage and then goes at it again. So kind of looks crazy. This is the first time actually in a while that they have actually included the battle number or damage number for a skill. So I want to say that her damage is quite good, I'll have to say. We'll have to see just, how much like percentage and stuff like that. It would be very amazing to see if it's gonna be like based on certain percentage or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna see how Raspberry is going to be. But we also do have the absolute insane transformation video, right? Introduction to Hollyberry Cookie Awaken right over here, guys. I have to say this is the most epic transformation that we have had for an ancient cookie. Aegis Hollyberry Cookie. All right. Absolutely looks crazy here, guys. All right. She looks, I have to say, dude, I honestly have to say, I personally like this non-legendary costume form even better. You have the giant shield up there. You have the dash, and then you have this whole charge up as well. You can see, right, this whole charge up, and she slams the ground. She also has this this is her legendary costume version. So the one right over here when she showed it is actually, I believe, before the legendary costume. But this one right over here, dude, I have to say, it looks absolutely sick, dude. You have the buffs right over there. You see like how there's a shield on top of your cookies right over here. You have the giant heart on Hollyberry as well. Dude, I gotta say, Hollyberry just looks insane. So she does a charge up against the non-awaken, and then she kind of knocks them back again too, it seems like. So it kind of looks really, really cool, I gotta say, man. I just don't know what kind of skill is gonna be coming out, but man, gotta say, looks so cool. I am excited. All right, and then we also do have the new resonant hopping. It looks like that is gonna be for Hollyberry as well as Raspberry. Most likely Tiger Lily will probably have Wildberry in there as well. And then, dude, you gotta see, look at her shield. All right, look at that giant thing on top. Dude, I think this is the biggest thing that we have had on a Awakened / Ancient. Once you do, max promote it, max awaken it. Like, this is kind of crazy, all right? I gotta say. And then we also do have the Fountain of Passion. I literally just got the Eternal Sugar one, and now they come out with Fountain of Passion to match the Hollyberry Kingdom, alright, or the castle. Ooh, I gotta say, this costume actually looks really, really cool. Alright, really, really nice Hollyberry themed, right? And then we also do have the theme for Eternal Sugar and the Garden of Delight, right? So that's actually really, really nice. But yeah, dude, Hollyberry, I gotta say, looks absolutely sick. So let's look at the update sneak peek as well once that does come out, and kind of see like a little bit more detail on what is going to be taking place. Alright guys, so the update sneak peek is here, so let's just quickly go over this and see a little bit more detail on what is coming out. So the Battlefield of Passion is going to be the title of our next update, and let's look at the little sneak peek story. All fruits of the garden are for you to enjoy, but you must not eat the berry in the heart. Is Hollyberry Cookie ready to face the shadows of her past and see if her true happiness can exist without pain or sorrow? This kind of goes into like more of a Bible story of, you know, the Garden of Eden. That's kind of like the theme I think they're going with, but I am honestly kind of excited to see what kind of you know, story is going to be unfolding here with Hollyberry Cookie Awakens update. Alright, and then we have the BC's episode 10, of course, Battlefield of Passion, and then we have Hollyberry Cookie, Aegis Hollyberry Cookie. Alright, looks absolutely insane. I love the transformation. This kind of makes me want to go and awaken her even further than what I normally do, which is going to be 2 stars, but you know, I'm going to keep it at that. Ancient defense front, of course, and the skill is Shield of Conviction. Alright, looks absolutely sick. Alright, and then we have Sugarfly Cookie, who is going to be a rear support. Alright, so support rather than healer here, and Butterfly's Whisper is going to be the skill. We don't have the details on that yet, which will be coming out tomorrow with the update patch note. But we have the Passionate topping as well, and we can see right over here it is going to be for Hollyberry, Wildberry, Raspberry, Sugarfly, as well as Tiger Lily as well. Tiger Lily really needs some rework as well, love, right? And then we have the new legendary costumes, of course, with Eternal as well as Hollyberry. And then we have the Fountain of Passion. We have the mini game of Tiger Lily Cookie's Berry Jump. We have the magic candy for Raspberry and improvements on her as well. We have the 2 new icing set, as well as for the next update, which is going to be Roly Poly Rumble, which is going to be the boss raid kind of thing that we have going on with the coins and everything. We have the new challenge difficulty coming out, and speaking of the challenge difficulty, we have the master mode coming out as well for the new beast raid. Alright, so they did not put it up here, but that is coming out. We have the, oh my goodness, alright, the secret garden is coming back with the Hollyberry Kingdom theme. Yeah, this was kind of painful, but we have it coming back. It was from the Pure Vanilla update, right? So we have this one, and then we have the Gotcha Fate, the new theme coming out for Eternal Sugar and Hollyberry Awaken, before a Hollyberry Cookie Awakens pretty much banner comes to an end and she's added to the regular banner. Eternal Sugar will also be available in the regular banner during the time this particular update does go live. Alright, but that is pretty much what we have. I am super excited for this update, guys, and I hope you guys are as well. But thanks for watching, and yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think, and see you guys all in the next one.